Hi you guys, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and I'm starting to get ready for my upcoming vacation. I'm going to be gone a long time, and I do try and post every day. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that because I haven't gotten myself ahead yet, but that's my goal. And so what I want to do is be able to do some crafting on my vacation. We have a lot of days at sea. I'm doing a transatlantic cruise with my mom. And so I want to get some crafting done. But in order to minimize the amount of product that I have to take with me, I want to do some detailed page kits with everything that I'm going to need in each page kit. And then I'm just going to take a few items with me. I will take my new Spellbinders Scout and a few generic dies, like a few shapes and a few alphas. But anything that I want to pre-cut on my Cricut, I need to do that. And then I also need to filter down all of my embellishments, paper, scraps, everything. So I thought I would take you guys along with me on the process. At first, I thought I might actually take my printer with me and prep for generic pages for the cruise that I'm on. And I decided, no, let's continue to make progress in my 2010 album because that's what I'm working on, and I would really like to finish the year. So there is a tropical vacation that we took in May of that year to Mexico, and so I'm going to start with that, and I'll just show you the process that I've gone through. I first filtered all the photos on my computer. I rated them 2, 3, 4 stars or 1 star or, you know, whatever. And then only 3-star and above, I then selected those. And then I down selected again for things that were very similar and only printed a subset of those 3-star and above. So that's what we have in front of me. I have laid them out. I have all filtered out 2 or 3 more photos, but not very many more than that. In fact, maybe I haven't at all. So I have them laid out by event or day or whatever. And I have 12 different pages. Some are 1 page, like this dinner in the resort. Some will be 2 pages because I have that many cute photos. Look, my bathing beauty on the beach. And so all of that is laid out to 12 page kits that I need. So I also went through and wrote not the title, but the subject of each page kit and how many photos I have for that page kit. Like this one for Coba is going to be a challenge because I actually have 9 photos, and it's hard to crop some of these photos, but we're going to try and make that fit. And I've filtered down so that none of these are duplicates. So they're all different people or scenes from this set of Mayan ruins. I do have a couple of beach, like I have 8 pictures from one beach day, stuff like that. So the first step that I take when I'm doing this is lay out my pages, and then I go into my stash of pre-made pages that I've done at retreats when I ran out of photos, or in classes at expos, or when other folks had classes. So I want to go through those, or page kits that you buy and put together. So I go through those first and see, will any of those work? Because I want to use those up. It does me no good them sitting in a box. So I have done that process already, and I have 4 of those page kits. Well, if I can make all 4 of those work with these, that leaves me only 8 more pages to do. So I will be adding to this because 8 is not going to be enough. I think I have probably 12 days at sea at least. I need to double check that. But we have 5 days in a row at sea. And if I've really got these page kits set up, it's going to take me less than an hour per page, which is my goal because I'm going to find, you know, I've got to do it between dance classes and the ship offered crafting classes and trivia and card games and stuff like that. So, all right, so let's take a look at what we're going to do in this video is take a look at my set pages and decide which ones I'm going to do there. And then in future videos, I will start putting together. So it sounds like probably I'm going to have 8 more pages that I need to do page kits for. And we will build those page kits in detail. It might be, I might get 4 per video, but probably closer to 3 per video just because of the amount of detail that I need to go into to build those kits. All right, so let's start. And things may change as we go through here. So sometimes these are perfect and sometimes they're not perfect. Well, I've decided to take the rest of the video and I sped it up 3 times because it was about 45 minutes long. And I know that's too long for you guys to watch me hem and haw over finding scraps of paper. So I have this 2-page layout with all the glitter and the butterflies. I love it. And I'm just trying to figure out which set of photos I can make work. So I have these 3 and I think I can trim those to make it work. So I set that to the side and I look at what other photos do I have that might work. And that set is too many. And then I have this, which I might be able to make work. So I bring in, so the one pictures are very water and pool oriented. Even though these are watercolors, I figured I might be able to do something different with this page and do some of these dinner photos. Now, I think I can probably trim one of the photos and fit 2 photos on the one side. So I'm a little happier with that. I am wearing turquoise and my mom is too. And so the colors go well with the photos. And then I'm not using something that really should be more pool oriented, even though these are watercolors. So I'm going to come back to this toward the end. So I just set that to the side because I still need to figure out title and stuff like that. This page layout I did in a class by Queen & Company, and it's all about washi tape. So just about everything on there are their stickers or washi tape. So I'm going to go through and see and select these pool photos where my daughter's swimming with her granddad. And I think I can sneak in an extra photo on that page and then a bunch of photos on this other page. So it's just a matter of going through how many photos can I fit on that page, which sets of photos match the theme, because they are very themed, and can I make all the photos work? So I think I can make that work. It already has a title, so I don't need to worry about that. I just need to worry about matting my photos for the most part. So I'm going to go in and look for some scraps that I think match. I've got this small one, but it's not really big enough to mat photos. So I'm just looking for the right green tones. And I have this glitter paper that's in green. And then I find this polka dot that is the right color green that will work well. And then I think I think about pulling in some yellow, which I may still do, but I'm gonna pull in some green. There is quite a bit of yellow and that green, sort of pea green color on here as well. But I really want to pull out that bolder pink, I think. So I'm just looking. All right, sorry, I had to restart the voiceover. My daughter had a friend over. So, here I find another, this is actually a textured green. It's kind of embossed, not green, red, pinky red. And it looks perfect with it, and it's a bigger sheet of paper. So that's going in the kit, and that is one kit completely done. And I decided just to add a couple of sheets of white cardstock. I just bought some new cardstock. I just got it from Amazon, and it's 8.5 by 11 cover cardstock. It's pretty nice. It's not as thick as the old 8.5 by 11 that I have, but it's perfect for this. All right, so on to the next. I'm going to call it a page kit, even though they're sort of preset pages. I did this for the first one. I marked off which kit it was, and then I didn't do it for the others. So just trying to keep track. This one is called Lazy Days of Summer, and it's by Kiss Scrapbooking. It is, I think it's a kit that I bought at an expo years and years ago. So it's mostly done. It comes even with mats and everything else. So I'll include that instruction paper just so I remember how it's sort of supposed to be laid out. And I think that this will work on it. So I've got that day in the pool and that day on the beach. So it's just a matter of which ones. I think I'm going to do the beach ones on here. So I think that I can. It's got a couple of small boxes up at the top, and those are 2.5 by 2.5. And so I have some of these pictures I can trim to 2.5 by 2.5 to put 2 up there, which makes nice small photos. And the others I will find a way to fit. Then I have this paper for mats, and I'll add some additional white cardstock just so I can mat everything. So I don't need a title or anything like that. It's just going to be matting photos and trying to make everything fit. So that's another great page kit. I'm really glad to be able to be using up some of these pre-done pages. Of course, it means I'm not getting to create my own new beach layouts, but it's kind of frustrating to have so many pages and not use them. So it's fun to be able to pull some out and make use of them. All right, so I have this one is blues and yellows, and then it's a beach, sort of a beach scene on it. And so what I'm going to do, just because of the photos match, is I've got a picture of the resort beach there and a picture of the pool, and then I've got 3 pictures of my mom doing some practice scuba diving. They had like a free class that you could take. So I've gone and found some additional papers that I can use, because I'm definitely going to want to journal about my mom scuba diving. She had taken the course before, but she gets a little claustrophobic underwater, so she was trying to work that out. I also went and got some wax paper that I can put stickers on. I'll be using that for a lot of the page kits. I almost didn't cut this big enough, but I work it out. So this is an Echo Park sticker book. I've got a couple of them. I think this one is Endless Summer. And I just pull out some embellishments that I think sort of coordinate with this cardstock. It's very cardstock heavy page. So I thought about pulling out some of the palm tree stickers, but I thought it would look weird to have the die cut palm tree and then some palm tree stickers that weren't quite exactly the same. I may change my mind on that, who knows. So just a few stickers, wordy stickers and palm fronds that I can add a little bit of green over to this other side of the page. I don't need letters because I have a title on there. I do look to see if there's some additional wordy bits that I think might work. I don't think I found any. And then I think that's all. Oh, I go and find some enamel dots. And I'm looking for some that will go with that kind of yellow and a blue. So these are Paige Evans Adventurous. And I think about those, but then I find this set that has yellow and blue in it that's just perfect. And so that is another kit done. And these pages will come together really fast. So I may combine and do a couple of them in videos, or I'll just have some really short videos putting them together and going over the pages. All right, so that's 4 kits, 3 kits done, and then I've got this one that I still want to finish up. And I'm going to want to add some more embellishments, so I've pulled out these letters. I need a title as well. And then later I add the Chamel blue Fitzgerald letters from Reasons to Smile. And so I'll have 2 sets of letters to choose from. These are glitter letters also, and I would use a combination of blue and green for these, or a teal and green, and then the Fitzgeralds are a kind of a tealy blue as well. And so I think those will look good. And instead of enamel dots, I decide, well, we've got glitter, let's add sequins. So I'm going to pull out my little, I've got stickles, so I have 2 different colors of stickles that I can add. And then I'm going to pull out my sequins and make a little custom sequin mix because I have quite a few blue and green sequins. So I just find a little baggie and we're going to sort of make a custom sequin mix. That's kind of fun. And then I'm really not sure what else I'll do for embellishments. I have that, the butterflies on here. I may just cut some shapes with the dies to cover up some of the words that maybe don't make as much sense. I need to think if there's more wordy bits that I want to add, something about family and things like that. So this might be dining out, might be the title, or dressing for dinner might be the title. And I write those ideas down so that I'll remember them. Just one more little sequin that I'm going to add. That's a large green sequin. So here I'm just thinking through the letters. And just jotting down my ideas for a title so that I'll remember when I come back to this next month on my cruise. So because I want to make some shapes, I do want to include some scrap paper so that I can create my own embellishments. So just looking for some turquoise that I think matches the turquoise that's on there. It's not the same paper, but it's close. And then I'll find some green in my bin of photo mats. I thought I did. All right, so I pull out this green, but it's a little too bright. I'm going through all my scraps. I've cut out a little bit of the hemming and hawing, but I find this green that is very close to the green used on the page. And so I'm happy with those as just some scraps that I can make additional embellishments with. Maybe some kind of shape to put the title on or something like that. Now I have these stickles out and I am going to take them, but I'm not going to keep them in the sleeve with the page kit so that it's not too bulky. Otherwise it'll start wrinkling things, you know, get a bend in other papers. So I will have a kit of some of those things that I bring with me. So thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. So just coming in here at the end, this is the fourth page kit, and I'm going to put those stickles in a little collection of things to take along with brown and black ink and daubers, adhesives, and that type of stuff, rather than putting them in this page kit where they might, make it too bulky and get other pages wrinkled. So that's all my page kits. Thanks again for watching. I've got, as I said, 8 more page kits to put together, and they will be starting from scratch. So come back for those videos, and also putting some pages together, some cards, and maybe even some hauls. Thanks a lot.